Welcome back to another episode of Toilet Talk. How is it going, Toilet Nation? A couple days ago, we celebrated Cesar Chavez Day. And Cesar Chavez stands for, I think, the workers, the field workers. Then we have Mother Teresa. We have Malcolm X. We have Martin Luther King. And probably so many other ones that we really don't know about. But all these people stood for something, Toilet Nation. They stood for rights. They stood for our civil rights in different ways. And they made a movement, and they wouldn't stand. I know it's a saying, one man could change the world, one person, one woman could change the world. And it can't. But if we go along with just everything somebody say, just so you don't, buck the system, you will never get anywhere. Sometimes you have to buck the system to get it. I was having a conversation, and then somebody rudely interrupted me and said, why don't you just do it that way? It was no fight. It was no anything. Just go along with it so everybody could be at peace. And I know everybody's nonviolent nowadays. They talked about the Will Smith stuff that, it was so wrong, blah, blah, blah. This world was built on violence. The Bible is all about violence. I'm not talking about killing somebody violence, but you have to stand for something. People talk about now Black Lives Matter, this and that. What about your life? What about your rights? If you just go along with everything somebody says, you're just a sheep, and you're not getting anything out of life. If Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Cesar Chavez, all of these great ones just stood and said, okay, I'm just going to go along with the system because I don't want any problems. We wouldn't have what we have today. We have a lot of interracial babies. We could thank Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all for that. We have a lot of rights for our field workers nowadays, especially in California. We could thank Cesar Chavez for that. Toilet Nation, if you just go along with the system, you're no different than the system. You're not getting anything, and it would never be any change. To have some change, you have to put your foot down, make a line in the sand, and say, this is not happening anymore. Even with one person. I'm thinking about right now, Rosa Parks. One person. She was tired. She was not going to get out of her seat. And she made a stand. What are you standing for? Because if you don't stand for anything, you'll fall for everything, Toilet Nation. I will end it on that one. You see the shirt? What my favorite color is? Freedom. Don't forget to flush.